We, the members of Healthy Joint Club, believe that most of the present-day problems are in some way related to our lifestyles and associated stress. The busy lifestyles, if not causing various problems directly, may be making them worse. The solution has been there for thousands of years from our ancestors, and it is up to us to derive the benefits of this ancient wisdom. Let's rediscover and start practicing yoga, now accepted worldwide as the most practical and beneficial stress buster and health giver. Yoga has been practiced in our subcontinent for thousands of years. Yoga is the Sanskrit word for uniting or joining together. Yogi Patanjali gave this science to mankind. It unites body, mind and spirit. It combines yogic postures, breathing, relaxation and meditation with moral, ethical and psychological principles. Basically, there are two components in yoga. Both are important for leading a physically and mentally active life, and one component complements the other. The component dealing with our body functions is called Hatha Yoga, and the component dealing with inner peace is called Dhyana Yoga. Hatha Yoga helps in mastering one's bodily functions. It starts with appropriate diet combined with exercises ranging from those of the small muscles of eyes to the big muscles of our back. These exercises are called as asanas. One can start with simple breathing exercises which controls the abdomen, chest, neck and head. It culminates with rest or deep relaxation. There are several asanas. Common and simple asanas can be practiced by everyone, but our guru or teacher may add some exclusive asanas for particular people to improve the existing health conditions, and at the same time tell us to avoid some if they are not suitable for us. Through yoga postures, all the organs of the body are massaged, toned and flushed with oxygenated blood which washes away the accumulated toxins. Problems with poor circulation leads to toxic buildup. Veins and arteries get blocked. Toxins attack the cells and body tissues begin to break down. This triggers disease. Yoga postures help in reconditioning the body. Pranayama or breathing techniques involve different parts of the body. All the muscles above the hip take part, starting from the abdominal muscles, then chest muscles, followed by neck, mouth and nostrils. Pranayama improves and strengthens the respiratory system. Regular practice improves the symptoms of asthma and allergic rhinitis by regulating the respiratory system. It also controls heart and helps in controlling high blood pressure and cardiac problems. Surya Namaskar combines yogasanas and pranayama with benefits of both in a simpler way. It is practiced in a sequence of 12 postures. All front and back muscles are stretched. Spine becomes more flexible. Mobility of joints would improve and circulation gets better. While achieving control over bodily functions, a simultaneous mastery of the inner self has to be achieved by controlling the mind. This can be attained through concentration and meditation. This is an important tool to achieve mental clarity and health. It promotes the feelings of peace and contentment, which increases concentration and memory power. I do not think we fully know how the meditation works. Since there are different versions, it is likely that they all work in slightly different ways, although the core mechanism could be the same. Meditation brings the brain wave pattern into an alpha state, which is a level of consciousness that promotes the healing state. The benefits of meditation can be divided into physiological, psychological and spiritual benefits. However, we are not dealing with the spiritual aspects in this talk. The physiological benefits are changes in the metabolism which reduce workload of the heart. It also controls some of our hormones like cortisol and lactate, the two chemicals which are associated with stress. It also reduces free radicals like unstable oxygen molecules causing tissue damage. It also helps in controlling the blood pressure and cholesterol. It is said that it also slows down the aging process. The psychological benefits are said to be the feelings of vitality and rejuvenation, and is said to stabilize our emotions and moods. It also improves our learning skills. Coming to the basic principles of meditation. Meditation can be done in various ways. However, the foundation of all techniques is the same, that is, focus and attention. Emptying our mind by the means of focus and concentration leads to nirvichar state or nirmal sthiti, which is thoughtless awareness. It is difficult for most people in the beginning, but is the most important aspect of meditation. Now, coming to the practice of meditation. One has to sit comfortably with hands locked. Patient with joint pains can sit on an erect chair. Close your eyes and try looking at in between the eyebrows. Try for slow and steady breathing pattern. Within a short time, your attention will break with thoughts. Please do not worry. Start concentrating again. Do not chant any mantra or imagine any picture. Feelings of lightheadedness, heaviness or shaking of the body parts, flashes of light are common. If you want to know how much time per day one should practice meditation, it is advised to spend a minimum number of minutes as your age at each sitting, which can be repeated during the day. In patients with more serious health problems, it is advised to spend even more time meditating. Yoga postures and techniques should be practiced only under the guidance of an instructor or a guru. On behalf of the Healthy Joint Club, we thank you for your attention